Hello, everyone. Lately, black bear sightings have become increasingly common in California's cities, with the population now believed to be over 100,000. The state's vast and diverse landscape creates an ideal environment for these bears, giving them plenty of resources to thrive and seek out new food opportunities. As of early 2023, California had seen the loss of roughly 90,000 hectares of natural forest, primarily because of devastating wildfires. These blazes not only destroy large areas of woodland but also leave long-term effects on the state's ecosystem and water systems. The environmental damage is considerable, disturbing the natural habitats of many species and altering access to vital resources. Have you ever considered how these shifts could be affecting the local wildlife in the area? Curious about why these wild animals are appearing more frequently in our neighborhoods? Let's explore what's driving this rising trend. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments and hit that subscribe button for the latest updates.
Bear claw.
As their natural food supplies decline, black bears are venturing more often into urban areas in search of something to eat. In California, they've become known for targeting beehives, especially those maintained by beekeepers lured by the sweet scent of honey and the nutrient-rich larvae inside. With their powerful claws, they can tear apart hives, leading to significant damage. Ever wondered how beekeepers deal with this problem? The financial toll from black bears' activities is substantial, with annual U.S. losses from bears raiding honey and destroying hives estimated at about $45 million. This highlights the serious economic pressure on beekeepers and the broader farming community. What do you think could be done to reduce these losses? What measures might protect both the bears and the beekeepers' livelihoods? Electric fences can be powered by different sources such as batteries, solar panels, or direct electrical hookups. In remote locations where conventional power is hard to come by, solar-powered systems are particularly popular. This variety of energy options allows beekeepers to choose the best setup depending on their location and specific needs. To address this issue, many beekeepers have turned to electric fences as their primary line of defense. These fences usually feature several wires set at different heights. The lowest wire is close to the ground to keep bears from slipping underneath, while the higher wires are placed to stop bears from reaching over. This smart design is crucial for forming a strong barrier that helps protect beehives from bear break-ins. Have you considered using solar power for your electric fence, especially if you live far from traditional power sources? What difficulties have you encountered when maintaining your electric fence? Electric fences provide significant benefits in keeping black bears out. The electric shock they deliver serves as a strong deterrent, stopping bears from entering protected spaces. This kind of protection is crucial for beekeepers since bears can cause serious damage to beehives and honey, leading to substantial financial losses. Although electric fences offer many benefits, they also have some limitations. Their protection only covers a certain area, so they must be thoughtfully designed and set up to block all possible entry points. This can be especially challenging in rugged or thickly wooded areas where the terrain is hard to manage. Do you support using this method? If yes, please like the video. If not, drop a 0 in the comments to share your thoughts. California's black bear population is growing quickly at an estimated annual rate of about 12%, showing their rising presence in the area. This increase has sparked worries about property damage and possible risk to people's safety. To address this, the state has brought in expert hunters to help manage the black bear population more efficiently. Before hunting bears, hunters must obtain the proper licenses and a bear tag, which helps support the conservation of both the bear population and their habitats. The hunting season usually runs from August to December, though exact dates can vary by region. Additionally, the state sets yearly limits on how many bears can be hunted to keep the population sustainable. In bear hunting, hunters typically use high-caliber rifles like the .36 Springfield or .38 Winchester to guarantee a quick and humane kill. It's crucial for hunters to be skilled with their firearms and shoot accurately, as ethical hunting is vital to reduce suffering and promote responsible wildlife management. How important do you believe following ethical guidelines is when hunting? Do you think stricter rules should be put in place to ensure these standards are upheld? The hunting process begins by identifying a legal target, ensuring it isn't a cub or a sow with her cubs. This involves careful observation, often with binoculars or scopes, to assess the bear's size, age, and behavior. Confirming that the target meets legal requirements is essential for ethical hunting and conservation. The next step in hunting is to evaluate the terrain and plan the approach carefully, considering factors like wind direction that can carry the hunter's scent and warn the bear. Hunters usually use natural cover like trees or bushes to stay hidden and boost their chances of success. This careful strategy reduces the risk of being detected and improves the odds of making a clean, ethical shot. When hunting bears, hunters often use trees and shrubs to move quietly and stay concealed. The aim is to get within a suitable range, usually between 50 and 200 meters. Depending on the hunter's experience and the weapon they're using, this distance enables a clear shot at vital spots like the heart and lungs. After the shot, if the bear doesn't drop immediately, the hunter must cautiously track the animal by following blood trails. Because a wounded bear can be dangerous, this part of the hunt requires great vigilance and care. It's crucial to confirm the bear is dead before approaching to keep the hunter and others safe. This careful process helps reduce the chance of a risky encounter. Do you think the current safety procedures are adequate to protect both hunters and wildlife? Hunting black bears in California provides several benefits, such as helping control the bear population and reducing conflicts between bears and humans. For many, it's also a time-honored tradition that strengthens their connection with nature and brings a sense of achievement. By managing bear numbers, hunters contribute to maintaining ecological balance, and the experience can be both physically and emotionally fulfilling. However, hunting carries risks, including potential injury from bears defending themselves and the hazards of using firearms in remote, rough terrain. There are also worries that too much hunting could upset the ecosystem, since bears help control prey populations and spread seeds. Overhunting might cause food chain imbalances and harm the plant and animal species that rely on bears for these vital ecological roles. What do you think about finding a balance between the benefits and risks of hunting? Should there be more focus on non-lethal ways to manage bear populations? Besides bears, red foxes in Oklahoma, estimated to number around 300,000, pose major challenges to farming, especially in suburban places like Mustang. Farmers face significant livestock losses, particularly during the fox's breeding season when they're more active in hunting for their young. These losses can seriously affect local farmers' livelihoods and spark concerns about balancing wildlife conservation with agricultural needs. During breeding season, when red foxes are more actively hunting for food for their young, they can cause serious damage. Farm reports indicate that red foxes may prey on up to 100 chicken flocks during this period, leading to major losses for farmers. These attacks impact not just the immediate food supply, but also have lasting effects on farmers' livelihoods, disrupting both operations and finances. Do you believe using methods like foot traps is still necessary to manage the red fox population, or should alternative approaches be considered? Striking a balance between protecting farming resources and conserving wildlife is key to ensuring the long-term sustainability of both agriculture and the environment. To safeguard livestock and support the local economy, efforts to control the red fox population have been implemented. One of the most effective tools is foot traps, which have been used in Oklahoma since the 1980s. These mechanical devices work by clamping onto the animal's legs to capture them. While effective at reducing fox numbers, they also raise concerns about animal welfare and the ethics of using such traps in wildlife management. However, foot traps must be carefully monitored and strategically positioned to prevent capturing non-target animals like livestock or other wildlife. Poor placement or inadequate supervision can result in unintended harm, including injury or death to these animals. Foot traps can also cause serious injuries such as broken bones or damaged limbs, which raises major animal welfare concerns. These challenges emphasize the importance of developing more humane and selective wildlife management methods that balance protecting agriculture with ethical treatment of animals. Foot traps are widely used in wildlife management due to their effectiveness in controlling species that threaten agricultural resources and livelihoods. Two common types are coil spring traps and long spring traps. Coil spring traps have round jaws that snap shut when triggered, making them very efficient at capturing animals. Long spring traps work on a similar principle but use a different spring design, providing a more controlled and reliable trapping action. Although effective, these traps raise concerns about animal welfare and highlight the importance of ethical practices in wildlife management. When properly set foot traps are very effective at capturing red foxes. Among trapping methods, they're especially popular with farmers and landowners because they're affordable and reusable. These traps need little maintenance, making them practical for long-term use. Plus, they're easy to move, giving wildlife managers the flexibility to tackle problems in different areas as needed. This versatility makes foot traps a preferred choice for managing wildlife while protecting farms. However, their use should always be weighed carefully against concerns about animal welfare and the ecosystem's overall health. One effective way to control the red fox population in agricultural areas is by using rifles. In Oklahoma's vast open landscapes, clear visibility lets landowners spot red foxes from afar and remove them efficiently without damaging the surrounding environment. This approach is more targeted than traps, lowering the chances of catching non-target animals and reducing injuries. However, it still demands careful management to ensure it's done safely and ethically with proper training and compliance with regulations. By avoiding the need to go deep into the forest, this method reduces disturbance to the surrounding ecosystem. It enables landowners to effectively control the red fox population while minimizing disruption to wildlife habitats. This approach is especially helpful during sensitive times like the breeding season, when foxes are more active and likely to cause serious damage to farms. Lowering fox numbers during these critical periods helps prevent livestock losses and supports ecosystem balance. However, it's important that this method is used in a controlled and regulated way to ensure it is applied ethically. In densely wooded areas where red foxes often hunt or hide, using rifles is an effective way to manage their population. This method enables landowners to target and remove foxes that threaten livestock and poultry. By lowering fox numbers in these regions, rifles help protect crops and animals while supporting ecosystem balance. Compared to traps, this approach can be more efficient in thick vegetation where visibility and access are limited. However, it's essential that it's carried out responsibly and follows wildlife management laws.
That's good, man. Just hold him up.
During the breeding season, managing the red fox population is vital to prevent sharp increases that can cause serious problems like higher predation on poultry and small livestock. In Oklahoma's farming regions where this issue is frequent, controlling fox numbers helps reduce the risk of major losses for farmers. By keeping the red fox population in check, landowners protect their agricultural assets while maintaining local ecosystem balance, lowering the threat of overpredation during this sensitive time.
Straight through the chest. Nerves, eh?
However, using rifles to manage the red fox population demands considerable skill and regular disciplined practice. Inexperienced people might accidentally cause harm to animals, resulting in needless suffering and reducing the effectiveness of control efforts. Proper training and expertise are crucial to ensure the process is humane and efficient. Professional conduct helps maintain public confidence in wildlife management and ensures that control measures follow legal rules and ethical standards, reducing the risk of unintended harm to wildlife and the environment.
Yes. He's definitely a bobcat stand.
A thorough knowledge of animal behavior and anatomy, along with safe firearm handling, is crucial for effectively managing the red fox population. In Oklahoma, as in many places, hunters must also follow seasonal regulations and strict hunting rules. To ensure hunting is legal and responsible, hunters are required to get the proper licenses and tags issued by the government. These regulations help control the fox population while supporting ethical hunting and conservation efforts. At the same time, wildlife managers and hunters must recognize their responsibility in both conserving the environment and managing the red fox population. Their efforts should go beyond just controlling fox numbers to support the long-term health of the ecosystem and preserve biodiversity. By conducting these activities responsibly and with an understanding of ecological balance, they help maintain healthy wildlife populations and protect the environment for future generations. California is currently one of the states most affected by feral pigs, with their population estimated at up to 500,000. These pigs originated from domestic pigs that escaped or were released and have since interbred with Eurasian wild boars. Over time, they've adapted to various ecological environments, making them very resilient and hard to manage. Their presence creates major problems for agriculture. Native plants and local wildlife, as they damage crops, disrupt ecosystems, and compete with native species for resources. In California, feral pigs have spread throughout the vast fields of the Central Valley, often called America's national food storehouse. These pigs aren't just a minor nuisance, they can cause devastating damage with their ability to rapidly ruin land. Feral pigs can uproot entire crops fields and pastures overnight, causing serious financial losses. The damage results in millions of dollars in reported losses, affecting farmers and ranchers who depend on these lands for their livelihoods. Their destructive behavior also poses a threat to the state's agricultural industry and food supply. Additionally, the feral pig problem has spread beyond rural areas, becoming common in suburban regions where urban and rural zones meet. These pigs damage gardens, parks, and even roads while searching for food. Their rooting behavior not only harms the appearance of these areas, but also causes serious infrastructure damage, including road erosion and destruction of landscaping. This results in expensive repairs and ongoing maintenance challenges for local governments and property owners, adding to the financial strain caused by the feral pig population. Pump-action rifles are favored by many wild boar hunters due to their durability and reliability. The Mossberg 500 and Remington 870 stand out as popular models known for performing well in tough outdoor conditions. These rifles focus on ease of use, toughness, and quick follow-up shots, qualities essential for hunting wild boars in rugged, unpredictable terrain. Their sturdy build ensures they hold up under challenging conditions, making them perfect for hunters pursuing wild boars across California's varied landscapes. To tackle the feral pig problem in California, hunting with rifles is seen as the most effective solution. Rifles are prized for their power and versatility, both essential for managing large aggressive animals like feral pigs. However, before hunting, hunters must secure the necessary licenses and tags issued by the government. These regulations help ensure hunting is done responsibly and in line with wildlife management laws supporting sustainable control of the feral pig population.
No, he was facing right side. Just behind the shoulder, huh?
One major advantage of using rifles in wild boar hunting is their effectiveness in direct confrontations. Wild boars are often found in complex terrain like dense brush or thick forests where quick and precise shots are crucial. Rifles give hunters the accuracy needed to efficiently take down a wild boar even in tough conditions. Their power and precision at short to medium ranges make them the best choice for these unpredictable encounters in challenging environments. The diverse and rugged terrain of rural California requires a flexible and mobile approach to cover the vast areas where feral pigs live. ATVs have become essential tools helping hunters navigate tough landscapes like hills, dense forests, wetlands, and open fields with ease. By boosting mobility, ATVs enable hunters to access remote spots more efficiently, improving their ability to track and manage the feral pig population across California's varied environments. This greater accessibility makes hunting efforts more effective, ultimately supporting better population control. In these situations, visibility is often very limited, making it hard to spot wild boars until they're quite close. To tackle this, many hunters have adapted by using all-terrain vehicles, ATVs, in their hunting plans. ATVs let hunters move quickly through dense brush and rough terrain, giving better access to areas where wild boars tend to be. This mobility helps hunters reach remote spots and respond fast to sightings, boosting the chances of a successful hunt while effectively managing the wild boar population. Although rifles are widely favored in many hunting situations, their effective range is often limited, usually not exceeding 50 yards in ideal conditions. This poses a significant challenge when hunting wild boars, which are known for their strength endurance and quick movements. Boars can cover short distances very fast, making it hard to get close enough for a clean, accurate shot. Therefore, hunters must rely on skill, perfect timing, and a deep understanding of boar behavior to improve their chances of success within this limited range. Therefore, incorporating ATVs into feral pig hunting strategies is a practical and strategic move to better address the challenge of managing this invasive and destructive species. The ability to swiftly navigate tough terrain and cover wide areas greatly boosts hunting efforts, making it easier to find and control feral pig populations. This method not only improves hunting efficiency but also helps reduce the damage these animals inflict on agricultural and natural landscapes. However, several safety risks cannot be ignored. Handling weapons while using ATVs can cause distractions affecting the focus and control needed for both activities. This distraction raises the chance of serious accidents like accidental firearm discharges or ATV-related injuries. To stay safe, hunters must maintain strong concentration and follow strict safety guidelines, including proper firearm handling, wearing protective gear, and carefully operating ATVs, especially in rough terrain.
Good work.
3 shots on that little fella.
Rifle accuracy is especially important for protecting the surrounding environment. Missed shots can lead to serious risks such as injuring other wildlife or endangering people nearby. Rifles help reduce these dangers because their long-range precision ensures hunters hit only their intended target. This control is vital for safety and minimizing unintended harm, allowing hunters to effectively manage wild boars without threatening the wider ecosystem or public. That said, hunting with rifles comes with its own set of challenges. Success demands patience, thorough preparation, and a strong grasp of the natural environment. Hunters need to interpret the terrain, predict animal behavior, and find the best positions to ensure accurate shots. This blend of skills and awareness is crucial for a successful hunt, as the complex environment and unpredictable movements of wild animals like wild boars require precision and careful planning. Embracing a more innovative approach, taming wild boars could provide an effective way to manage the expanding feral pig population. This strategy aims not only to lessen the harm they inflict on agriculture and ecosystems, but also to transform a major problem into a valuable asset. Through training and domestic management, wild boars could be integrated into farming, livestock production, or regulated hunting programs. Such a creative solution offers a sustainable long-term method to control feral pigs while supporting local economies. If you think using rifles alongside ATVs is an effective way to hunt wild boars in California, press 1. If you disagree, press 1 and share your opinion in the comments. We're eager to hear your thoughts and feedback. Sniper rifles such as the Remington 700 are not only popular but also a top pick for many hunters who value durability and precise accuracy. Known for its powerful, dependable performance, the Remington 700 handles high-powered ammunition while making it perfect for hunting large game like wild boars. Its precision and strength let hunters take accurate shots from longer distances, ensuring a humane kill while effectively controlling the boar population. This rifle's versatility across different conditions has made it a favorite among seasoned hunters. As wild boars trample across California's farmlands, the sharp crack of a rifle echoes in response. Hunting these animals with rifles is more than tradition, it's a strategic choice focused on precision and efficiency. Given the serious damage boars inflict on crops and ecosystems, rifles enable hunters to manage their numbers quickly and accurately. Using firearms ensures the hunt is effective and humane, demanding skill and expertise to reduce suffering while preserving the balance of the local environment. Taming wild boars presents several potential benefits, including breeding and raising them in controlled settings to produce high-quality meat, a delicacy enjoyed worldwide. This method could help control the feral pig population while offering a valuable resource for the agricultural sector. What are your thoughts on taming wild boars? Share your opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching until the end, and we can't wait to see you in our future videos.